Hi guys, welcome to another episode of this From Hobby to Business, where I share my story of Bachata Passion, our dance school, with you. And I'm excited for this one because this one we're going to talk about our vision and our founding principles, which are the basic of Bachata Passion, of course. So let's get started. Now, to start with our founding principles and our vision, you first need to understand what bachata actually means to us, because that's where this whole passion and where everything comes from. Bachata, for me, I don't think I would ever be able to pick a style. So if I would have to choose between all the different bachata styles, I don't think I ever could, because I love the mixture and I love bachata in general. For me, bachata is actually the perfect combination of sensual body movement with fun footworks, with great combinations of partner work, and actually it's the music that guides it all. So the music is leading, the music is guiding, the music is in charge. It's what we dance to, it's what we feel and what we connect with, right? So the magic for me lies in connecting with a dance partner and then together making that connection to the music. So in order to teach people or to create dancers that can dance this way, that can feel that music and that can really dance bachata in the way that we feel is the best way to do it, we knew we had to change the way of teaching as it was in the Netherlands when we started. Because when we started, it was mostly dance schools teaching figures, teaching combinations. So you would come every week, you would learn a new combination, every week something new to keep you busy and to kind of just make sure that you had like a lot of different variations and combinations. But what usually happens is that if we teach that way, we create not actual dancers that know how to dance and lead with everyone, but we create dancers that know only those combinations and have no idea when to use them in the music. And I think in the long run, that doesn't make us better dancers. Now, the objective or the main motive of those dance schools at that time, if we would ask about it, would be people just here to have fun. They just want to have a good time. So we just teach them bachata. We make sure they have something fun to do. We make sure they have something fun to do every week. And that's what we do. We provide fun bachata classes, right? But there comes the foundation of our teaching. I'm 100% convinced that if I teach you how to dance bachata with a good technique and how to listen to the music and how to connect with your partner and connect with the music at the same time, you'll maybe not love the process as much in the beginning because it will have to focus more on technique, but in the end it will be way more fun to dance bachata than if I just keep you busy and provide you a fun class every week. So that's where we started. That's where we knew, okay, this means that if we want to do this, we need to start our own bachata dance classes. That's how we came up with the academy. An academy for everyone that really wanted to take their bachata to the next level and really wanted to learn how to dance with everyone and connect with the music. That's what our academy was for. All the other people that just wanted to have fun for 1 hour were more than welcome at all the other dance schools that were there. If you really wanted to learn how to dance bachata, that's how we started, then you were at the right place at Bachata Passion. That's how we grew. So if we look at it that way, there's three main foundation principles that help us achieve this vision. So if our mission is to really create dancers that connect with our partner and connect with the music, we decided these three things are going to be the founding of Bachata Passion. First one is we're going to teach with elements. Yes, not figures, not combinations. Our teaching program, our syllabus is built up of elements. What do we mean with elements? It means that we use the small parts, yes, just really tiny parts that make up the elements of bachata. So it's the basic figures, the basic elements, yes, that you can use in your dancing. So instead of creating figures only of so many times 8, we use the elements which are only 1 times 8 counts. Yes, and with these elements, we make sure that you know all these elements, you know the techniques, and we can create figures. So that if it's built up of elements, you kind of have these building blocks. It's like you're building a combination, right? And every time, if you place it just in a different way, you have a new figure. So we want our students to realize that if you have a good knowledge and good technique in all these separate elements, the moment you start creating figures and combinations, that's how you create your own figures and how you become creative. And then when we start adapting to the music and we start learning how to play with the music, we're not stuck in combinations. Because what I used to see is that people would start a combination, the music would change, but they would think, shit, I still have this part of the figure to go. So they would finish it, be off count, or it wouldn't match just because they knew a complete sequence. Now, if I teach you in separate elements, then the moment the music changes, you can switch it up and you can go to the next feeling, right? So you're not stuck in long combinations. You use small elements and you learn how to create your own figures with that. And we're sure that our students will get a lot more creative, but also a lot more flexible dancing this way, because you can adapt to your partner, you can adapt to the music, and that will contribute to achieving our mission. So that's the first one. Then the second one is that what we saw is you pay per class. Normal, right? At most of the dance schools, you register for one class, you have 1 hour a week, that's your class. Now, if you want to take more classes, you have to pay extra, which, if you look at it that way, makes sense, because you're coming more often, you're getting more. But if our mission is to make sure that you really learn how to dance, then I know that the only way to achieve that is to put in a lot of time, is to make a lot of practice hours, is to put in effort and time and over doing the same techniques and keep dancing, right? So if we take that mission in mind, then it would be kind of weird if I keep asking you for more money if you want to practice more. So what we said is, okay, we're going to work with a flat rate. So we're going to work with memberships. People pay one fixed amount per month, which is the equivalent of one class a week. So you pay what you would pay at other schools as well. But besides that one class that you might want to follow, everything else, so all the unlimited classes of your level and lower, are included. Because the more you come, the more you practice, the more I can help you grow, the faster you will grow, the faster you will fall in love with bachata and probably stay dancing a lot longer and really enjoy it a lot more. So it's kind of this circle. If I make sure that our students grow fast and grow well, like they really grow as dancers, they go out and go dancing and people will say, oh, wow, you grew really fast, and it will be a positive way of promoting our own dance school. It's the concept we really believed in. So instead of asking for more money every time for every class that people wanted to take, we said, let's really support and encourage people, like really encourage people to come as often as they want and to really improve in that way as fast as they could. So that's the second one. So we had teaching with elements, and then the second one is offering unlimited classes, making sure our students feel encouraged to make as many hours as they can and as they want to make in every week in the classes. Now the third one, and I'm particularly very strong on this one, because when I started to learn how to dance, there was always a teacher with an assistant, right? I think you all heard this. If you've all been in the classes, there's a teacher and there's an assistant. And usually the assistant is just that, an assistant. The teacher is teaching, and the ladies often hear, ladies, we just follow, or ladies, we do this, but no real explanation, no real teaching on the follower's part, right? Because it's all about this leader teaching the whole class and the followers just following. Well, for me, this was the hardest thing to learn. I don't just follow. I couldn't, right? I had to learn how to follow. Now, luckily, I found this in teachers from abroad, and I found how I could learn how to follow in other people, but I really felt that this was missing. So when we started our Bachata Passion Academy, we said, okay, from now on, there's always going to be two teachers. Not one and an assistant, two teachers, so that both the leaders and the followers in the classes get the same amount of attention. Because I really want my followers to learn how to follow, and I really want my leaders to be able to lead anyone, right? So they're both equally important, and they both need a different way of addressing a figure. Because if we work with figures and combinations only, and I know what's coming, then how well am I following? Or how well am I prepared if I dance with somebody that does different combinations, right? So for us, it was really important that there was always two teachers and that we teach 50-50. Of course, it's still the leader is leading, yes, and the followers learn how to follow, so how to react, but the class is 50-50. We're both teaching. Right? So these three things we felt really strongly about. Teaching with elements, not only figures and combinations, teaching with unlimited classes, so making sure that we encourage our people to put in a lot of practice hours, and 3, to make sure that there's always two teachers and that the followers get just as much attention in the classes. As this is our founding principles. This is what we based it upon. And I know there's a lot of dance schools doing it differently, and I totally respect that. But this is what we really believe in and what we are convinced will make our students great dancers. And there's many more ways to do that, but these are the 3 things that we really believe in. As now I'm curious how you experience this in your classes, whether it's with us or whether it's somewhere else. What do you find important? And if you're working on building a business yourself, I would say, again, what helps is to stay consistent. Don't be distracted when you see other people do it differently and think, oh, okay, maybe we should do that too. If you believe in these founding principles, in your vision, that's what you stay consistent in. That's what you focus on. That's what you keep pushing for, right? And there will be plenty of people that disagree. That's okay. There's plenty for everyone in this world, so they can probably find what they're looking for somewhere else. But what you believe in strongly is what you should stay consistent in. As now, I hope this was something you, gives you a little bit more clarity of how we do things here at Bachata Passion. I hope you feel just as strongly about these things as we do. If not, let us know why. I'm looking forward to it. I'm always up for a good discussion, so let me know. Comment below with everything you thought and what this makes you think about the classes and about following classes somewhere else. And let's stay in touch. Let's connect online, and I look forward to seeing you back next week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Steffie from Bachata Passion, and I recommend you to watch the videos on this site because they're exactly the content that you're going to want to watch next. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment below, and like this video. Let us know what you thought so that we can unite online and keep spreading that passion.